Oh.
And see, meat comes apart at seams.
Oh.
So it all, see what I'm doing to let the meat work for me? I'm
Yeah.
just touching my knife here, and it's actually de-seaming
Oh,
as we go.
that's so easy for
Look at
you.
all that marble.
Yeah, that's nice marble, and that's in the brisket point.
Brisket.
So that's the point of the brisket right there. This is our foreshank.
Foreshank.
Some people will call this round bone piece, some people think it's a foreshank. We get really nice meats out of here. We'll put it back together and we'll discuss what we'll get out of this in a little bit, okay?
What about, do you do anything with the marrow?
Oh yeah, you sure can. That's a round bone there. We'll be taking that out, and if we cut the bone in half, that's a beautiful product
Or
right there.
stock or something?
bet.
Yeah.
Well, what do we use the marrow for? What's the sauce? Talked about it the other day.
Bordelaise.
Bordelaise sauce.
Bordelaise,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm going to take a piece out of the inside here that I'm not going to turn over right now for you guys. But what I'm taking out here is the inside skirt meat. And I'm going to cut it in half, and so if I don't take it out, I'm going to... That's a skirt steak.
That's what I call what?
This is called a skirt steak.
Skirt steak.
Yeah, and it has a thin membrane on it. We'll have to peel off a little bit, but we'll get back to this a little bit too. But that's an actual, a lot of people want a skirt steak. It's for a whole application of different cooking. We'll discuss that as well. So I got that out of there. Now I have to cut off this plate here.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get someone to pull up here? Shep, maybe I
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. You can.
This is what you're doing right there?
I'm doing it, yeah, right here. Right here. Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, yeah. Look at the size of those ribs.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Uh-oh.
That's a, well, cleaner.
It's a garbage can.
Oh, I remember.
So, brisket plate and point.
Brisket, pardon me?
So what we have here now is we have the plate,
Wait.
we have some short rib pieces, we have brisket point. Okay. So we'll leave that bowl for a minute, and we're going to take this apart first. Now I'm going to take off the prime rib section.
So when you buy a rib,
There should be a lot on
you're
this.
not buying the whole rib.
No.
You're buying a piece of it.
Yes.
Where, depending on where it was cut off.
Yes. Exactly. So there's 12 bones here.
Yeah.
I can count 5 from the front or 7 from this way. 1, 2, 3. I always count a few times just to make sure.
Yeah.
So there's 7 right there. That'll be our 7-bone rib section. I'm going to cut right down between these bones.
I mean, sometimes you cut closer to the fifth. And why would that be? Why would
The chalk has
more
the
meat
rib.
on the expensive side, right?
The
So,
rib.
More meat.
This side.
Yes.
So I'm going to cut right close to that bone as I can there.
Oh,
Let this fall.
yeah. Nice,
So
right?
if you're an itty bitty little 5-foot woman, can you be a butcher?
Well, if it's a little tougher because you do have to have some strength to move these around. But yeah, remember a lot of
Any
nowadays.
woman butchers around?
Yeah, sure there is. They're tough girls. Nowadays it's a little different, you know, we're into it because a lot of you can buy this section alone. You can buy this section alone, so you don't have to. You can buy it already cut. Like you could go to your butcher and go. I go to the guy if I was before I worked with this. Just go. I just want this piece,
Yeah.
and I take it home and make it what I want. Or I want this piece. So you can actually choose which piece you want cut.
I never asked for anything because I don't know what to ask for.
Well, now after these classes, you
Now I will. Yeah.
know all the different cuts.
But we're going to try to set up a field trip to inner city. To show them sort of the process inside.
Or you can go to trim.
Where did this,
Yeah.
You can take it to trim.
Yeah, we can trim that.
where did this one grow up?
This one grew up in a lot of this cattle. This cattle comes from the Fraser Valley or Pimlico's area. So this is a local beef.
Yes.
Now we have the 7-bone rib section. This is our most expensive piece of this whole part right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Okay, so 7 bones,
Prime rib.
7-bone rib section,
So that is called prime rib.
prime rib.
Well, that's the money